in the event, a Mehoso most battle. Again, I'm still probably saying that wrong, but also as I go throughout my eventing, that's probably not a word. Whatever. As I go through the event, still gonna, oh fuck, oh god, I had my Twitch open on my. I had my Twitch open in another tab so that I could view the stream, everything. Through the event, I'm going to try and take care of some other stuff in real life. So it could be slow because I'm multitasking. Also, I will try to do the voices. Although so far I guess it's only in a voice for Jalter and for Salazar. That which could lead to better streaming. I do a lot of those. I'm working on some custom designs, and I have some Nookazon trades that I'm hoping to do. I'm also going to be playing Pokefarm Q, and I have Magia Record open right here on BlueStacks. I'm going to grind for the current event. I'm also going to be doing some mirrors battles and trying to get Nanaka to episode level 5 so I can unlock her doppel. That all probably sounds pretty interesting compared to just me sitting on this master profile screen. But, oh, hello viewer, welcome to the stream. The rules are, as always, don't be rude and don't ask for feed pics. But anyway, I can only stream from my phone, so that's why I will only be able to show you that. Of course that's why I'm only going to be able to show you that. Why did I basically say the same thing twice? Anyway, hopefully I'll be able to work on some art as well, but that probably won't happen because that means I'll be using both of my hands for something other than tapping this here screen. Of my new villager, a hamster, and also hoping to draw some stream boards. You know how some streamers have like big images they'll display on the screen when the stream is starting soon, or when they're like we'll be right back. Of course, as you can see, I'm doing that with my message on my master profile, but that's kind of inconvenient for you guys to have to watch me type it out each time I need to switch messages. So I'm going to try and draw those quote-unquote stream boards, for lack of a better term, and I will put them in my phone's photo library, and when that sort of thing happens, I'll just go to my photo library and show those images. I'm also going to be cleaning up my bedroom and the garage, and I hope to burn 125 calories on the treadmill today. That might not happen during this stream, but whatever, you know. Anyways, let's get started. Wait, I was looking away and clicked Chaldea Gate by accident. I feel dumb. I don't like how this quest appears to be support only. Will we be able to choose from our friends' supports? Probably not. We'll probably only be able to pick from NPCs. I did want to bring Meph along for this first quest, but I can probably do it in later quests. I do hope that Meph appears in this event, but they probably won't. Or worse, they'll show up as an enemy in a free quest. I hate having to fight Meph in quests. It hurts my soul. That begs the question, actually. How do servants feel when they have to fight themselves in this game? Like, whether they're actual selves or the Shadow Servant versions. That has got to be stressful. Anyway, let's get into things. Section 3, Accident. Only the selected support servant can participate in this battle. Only one servant choice? That's annoying, but I guess it'll serve to advance the plot. EXP, battle drops, and friend points can be claimed, but bond points will not be rewarded. Well, guess there's nothing I can do about that. Time for another cutscene. To actually pick the servant. Okay, the class is unknown. That kind of sucks. Hopefully we got a cast member. Let me know if you're having issues with either my audio or the game's audio. You contemptible wretch! Even I could have imagined you would be so self-serving. Please don't think too poorly of me, General Tan. I can't really pull it off. If say it's you. Cut! That take was just fine. Okay, thank you for joining the stream, Mr. Nails. I will turn down the volume for you. How does that sound? Phew! Now all we need to do is add the voiceover. Weren't you just recording lines, though? Or I guess maybe it's like narration for the scene to show up later. That's a wrap from Lord Tajima no Kami and Lord Izo. Thank you both for your help. So that is all there is for me to do here. Everything ended so abruptly. And here I thought you would give up on this before I did. It seems I'm less patient than I thought. But you are desperate. You must have lost track of retake. Hey! Oh! I'm happy to help in any manner my lord wishes, no matter how difficult that task may be. Are they talking about me? I feel like Yagyu Tajimi no Kami here is talking about me. I see. I almost envy your sheer steadfastness.
I loved your nihilistic performance, Izo. I thought there was a lot of depth to it. All you need to do now is rest up in Chaldea. I'll let you know as soon as the movie is ready for a screening. Ryuma and the others will show up soon, right? I bet they're planning to throw another party without me. Well, if they think they can just forget to invite me again, they have another thing coming.
Is Izo still in character, or is this just Izo? I don't know anything about Izo as a person.
Lord Izo, I promise you, we're just filming a movie.
Ah, so this is just what Izo is like.
Nobody is throwing any party. Besides, you're only just now mentioning that this is all you have for me. Are you trying to pull a fast one on me?
I kind of forgot what I want Izo to sound like. So, if you guys are wondering if there's any inconsistencies, like if you notice any inconsistencies and wonder why they're there, then that's why. I have the memory of a goldfish. Good grief. It seems we have an overexcited puppy here who still needs to be housebroken. Oh, so are you the support servant?
Bring it, old man. I was just thinking I could use a decent workout.
Alright, Izo fight. Let's go, everyone. I'm used to seeing Izo's basic art, so this is kind of unusual for me to look at, but I do like this design. Let's see, what are these skills do? Oh crap, I forgot to turn off confirmed skill use from when I was doing that grinding stream. Okay, greatly decrease attack for one enemy and increase NP gain for yourself. Apply evade and increase attack. Increase arts card effectiveness and arts card critical star gather rate and debuff resistance for yourself. Alright, let's go with this. At least we lowered Izo's attack. And we did not get a caster. So, that's a good. I'm wearing some shorts today. My mom wanted me to make this girl fit. She asked me to do that a while ago, but I'm only now, like... But only now am I like, I actually want to see if these still fit. I think they still fit. I thought they'd be uncomfortable, but I was wrong. Alright, let's go for one of these. Okay, we're pretty low on health, so I'm going to use Suigetsu. I might have been saying that wrong. I'll also use Triple Restoration. Maybe I should have switched my command spell for this. Then again, I didn't know what I was getting into. Alright, let's go for a Buster Arts quick here. Ooh, I thought we'd taken him out while I was looking away. Alright, let's... Oh, Izo's got evade on, that is not good. We might as well go for this then. Art Split Sandwich. Great, we're probably gonna lose. Maybe the ones where you're meant to lose though? I don't know, probably not. Okay, yeah, we weren't supposed to lose, but it's a good thing we can use a command spell. And now we can use the MP. I know that he's got less than 3,000 health left, but I still just want to see what this looks like. God! I was looking away, that was terrifying. Well, at least we won that battle. Oop, I forgot to turn down the volume on my Switch. Ah! It's hard to do my Izo voice while I'm screaming. It's way more breathy. You love me? No. I cut right to me. So they have been wounded without truly harming them. Don't you try that dojo fencing shit on me, old man. Your incessant yapping is ill-suited to a pup who has never seen a battlefield. I mean, to be fair, I don't have Izo, so that could technically be true. Besides, this dojo something or other you speak of. Dojo fencing. Yes, that. Even in a dojo, fighters will duel with wooden swords. The swords may not cause injury, but it does hurt to be struck by one. What's your point? I am told that in modern times, there is a form of dueling employing non-lethal blades where fighters do not strike their opponents. You talk about fencing, pal? In other words, they merely make it seem as though they are striking their opponent, like so. Or are you talking about stage fighting?
And is that supposed to be entertaining or something?
This form of showmanship designed to resemble a fight to the death to onlookers is called fight choreography.
Showmanship? Swordplay is not a spectacle.
Well, that is where you come in. I wonder just how far you could go in this modern vein of choreographed fighting.
Sorry, I kind of choked a little.
You couldn't pay me enough to be part of that stupid play thing. I've had enough. I'm going to go let Ryoma handle this pain in the ass movie stuff. I'm gonna head out and get something to drink.
Well done, I must say. For a moment there, I wasn't at all sure how things would play out. Oh my, you're bleeding. Sorry, I was looking away from the screen. I'm so sorry we foisted this thankless role on you.
No need for apologies. We cannot say for sure whose role is thankless until all is said and done. Now then, my time here is over. I wish you well with what is yet to come in this endeavor.
He seems like a nice guy. Oh gosh. My throat is getting kind of tired from doing that guy's voice, so I'm going to use my regular voice for now. I felt a bit dizzy back there, but I think I'm okay now. Phew. Izo was clearly taken aback from learning that he had such a small role. Oh, is that what was going on? I honestly couldn't tell. You should have just told him from the beginning. It's a secret. Method acting? I was actually planning to... Who is that? I only saw a glimpse. I was looking away. I didn't see it. I guess we're about to find out. Hey! It's Bartholomew Roberts! The Salazar. And it turns out and it's a writer. This is the world from. Are you doing something here? I say, who are you and where did you come from? Unfortunately, I actually don't remember my name. The guy is Salazar. He's himself, so to speak. I do have the sense that I was called to film a movie, but no matter how long I waited, the filming never began. Oh, okay. He's a ghosty fella. Maybe. If you hadn't come here, I think I would just be waiting around to disappear. Well, that's sad. Then does that mean you'd be willing to help us make this movie? Of course! If it's alright with you, I would be glad to help. That's all well and good, but what do we call you if you don't remember your name? Salazar, obviously.
I might have an idea. What if we called you Salazar?
Salazar. I think that has a lovely ring to it.
It's the name of a character I have yet to cast, but if it's alright with you...
In that case, I would be honored if you were to call me Salazar from now on. So, might I inquire as to the nature of the role that you need me to play, both philosophically and metaphorically? That came weird. The way I said that was weird. I should have read the line before I said that. Whatever it is, I promise you I will perform it brilliantly. What do philosophy and metaphors have to do with acting?
The rest of the main cast should be joining us soon, so I'll tell you once they're all here.
Yeah, that's a good idea. Don't have to explain anything to anyone else multiple times. Alright, the gang's all here.
So, I mean, I'm not complaining or anything. I actually kind of like it. It looks beautiful.
Yeah, of course it does. Brag.
Finished the prologue. On to the... Although I'm afraid there's something mortifying I still need to tell you. The truth is,
I still haven't finished the script. What the shit? that was kind of funny.
I do have the whole story in my head. I just haven't had time to write it down.
Isn't that every fic maker ever?
So, I'm afraid I'll have to ask you to learn all of your lines anew each time we shoot the scene.
I mean, each time we shoot a new scene, my bad.
Once again, I'm so very sorry.
Are you shitting me? Okay, that thing in the first event, I can forgive Murasaki. But this, I feel like, well, whatever. I would blame you for this, but we are on a time crunch. To be fair, this was all really short notice. Oh yeah, see? Even my character's saying that. Fine.
But keep my lines short. Got it?
20-word limit as far as I'm concerned. Anything more, I'll burn you. Hey, go easy on her. She's been handling just about everything for this production by herself. Yeah! Don't be an ass, Jalter. By the way, can I ask which servant you are? I don't think I recognize you. Bartholomew Roberts. You can call me Salazar. Although that's just the character I play, since I can't remember my own name.
I asked Lord Salazar to play Father Salazar.
That was like the Salazar.
Father Salazar also has amnesia and doesn't know anything about his past, so it seemed like a perfect fit. It's nice to meet you, Salazar. Salazar?
The pleasure is all mine, milady. Oh god, is he horny? Why, you positively radiate intelligence from beneath those gorgeous flaxen locks. Good god, he's horny. This shoot is already well worth it now, and now that I've gotten to meet such a beautiful young lady as you.
It's very flattering, but
I would love to talk to you under more different circumstances, but alas. I agree with everything you said about her. She's very cute, but hands off. That is a teenager. Right, of course. How could such a beauty as her not already be taken? That's not the point that I'm making. Very well then, I will instead devote my energies entirely to acting. Isn't that what you should have been doing in the first place? Freaking dumbass. Who can say? Oh, I'm so gonna light your ass on fire. This is sort of devolving into more of like a generic teenager voice than an Azula impression, which is unfortunate. Now, that's enough of that.
alright, now that you all know your roles, I'd like to begin filming right away. I still have a lot to learn about movies, so I hope that you'll all bear with me.
Okay, that was a much shorter cutscene than before. Wait, it's still going? God damn it. Master! Shh! I'm trying to film. Oh, you can always edit out my whispering in post-production. I must say, I'm rather impressed by how well everyone is doing, especially given that there was no rehearsal. According to Murasaki Shikibu's explanation, Antonio is an up-and-coming composer who used to be the country's court musician, and Elise, his niece, is a singer. I feel like Salieri either loves that or hates that. I don't tell. Foster daughter, of my character, someone's widow, because that implies marriage, and that sounds gross to me. I still hate that. Apparently, I raised her for about a decade, only to die shortly after marrying her. Oh yeah, it's gross. I mean, we didn't need a genius to tell us that, but we now have confirmation once again that it is gross. Isn't that sort of character right up Murasaki's alley? Wasn't there something like this in her magnum opus? What will future generations think of me? It'll be fine. I should probably put a content warning when I upload this VOD for how weird this foster daughter widow thing is. And that reminds me, I have added a VOD playlist to my YouTube channel. And you can find the link on my channel, to my YouTube channel, as well as a link to my Tumblr and my Twitter. It's easy. Just wait. Switch. Wait, I forgot to read it. Roma Qureshi used to be Miguel's subordinate, though judging from his background, he also seems to be something of an unusual character. My VOD schedule, I'm planning for it to be 3 streams uploaded each day, one at 8:30 a.m., one at 10:30 a.m., and one at 10:30 p.m. So I've already caught up on all of my VODs that are available. Apparently, Vargas is actually not detention. Can't believe Antonio was right to judge them so quickly. I mean, constipation. That was an issue that he was having. Probably that plot point wouldn't have mentioned. Anyway, I was gonna say this, but I genuinely so let's go back to the reading. Crap! I missed the dialogue. As for Salazar, I don't know much about him either. But let's seem to be going smoothly. At this rate, we may have finished. Okay, this is the poisoning scene, right? Master, something's not right with her. God damn. This is just a fine mess, Master. And just to be clear, I had no hand in it. Don't worry, Moriarty, I didn't think he did. I don't even have a motive! Well, to be fair, you do need that book repaired, so yeah, you don't have a motive, really. Okay. Let's see, how long have we been streaming? About 27 minutes. So I'll go into the next episode. Section 4. Filming must continue. Alright, this film has no battles. I mean, this section. What? I feel dumb. It is sick. I wonder if there's like a full song version. I would love that. Alright, so Murasaki's character, Elise, I believe, has been poisoned. No, Elise is the singer.
Oh no! People just collapsed!
Are you alright, Murasaki?
It's okay, Senpai. Please keep recording. I'm sure we can handle this.
We should bring that way, right? I want to say that this is just that she's just acting. She's just, you know, playing her role. But the way that everyone is concerned about Murasaki Shikibu, I'm guessing that's not the case. Indeed! It is a small room, but we certainly cannot leave a beautiful sage like her lying on the floor. Hey, back off, Ozymandias. So, how is she? I know she's probably not dead since she hasn't disappeared, but that's all that I can tell. Well, she's still breathing, but I have no idea when she might wake up. Oh god, I'm gonna have to direct the film now. I don't know the first thing about videos. Says I, the streamer. You the one who prepared our drinks? I was not. While I did serve the drinks, I didn't have time to add anything to them, even had I wished to. I didn't see anything funny while I was recording, either.
Wait, assuming I'm remembering correctly, I think I saw her taking what looked like some sort of medicine before she entered the ballroom.
Okay, so either method acting or someone gave her poisoned medicine. Probably under the guise of method acting. Oh, no. Salieri's having some issues. Don't you dare look at me. What do you want me to perform? Who demands it? What else are you trying to pin on me? Dude, we didn't say anything. Oh god, oh fuck. Any moment now. Shut up! Hey, Marie Antoinette, me. I am the actor playing Antonio. Nothing more, nothing less. Phew. Glad that's over with. I'm gonna stop doing this again. Just 'cause oh great, I missed the dialogue. Anyway, this is all really weird. Murasaki Shikibu is the writer and director of the picture, right? I can't see why she'd want to poison herself. Well, you know, for the sake of story progression, right? I don't know if that's in the script.
I don't know what she took or why, but if nothing else, I think this absolves Salazar.
I'm still gonna be suspicious AF. Archer? What's up? Why are you wasting our time? You could settle matters right this moment with your clairvoyance. Isn't that like poison specialized? So, I guess I can understand that. Oh, that? Would you believe I'm having a hard time using it in the singularity? I mean, I could believe it, but I'm suspicious nonetheless. Very well. If that is what you claim, I will take you at your word. Do not... Hey, Salazar. Given your choice of words earlier, I take it you aren't the one who prepared the drinks then? Sounded kind of to me like he prepared the drinks, but maybe I'm misremembering the dialogue, because once again, I have the memory of a goldfish. No, I wasn't. All the glasses had already been filled by the time I picked up that tray. Then who did prepare the drinks? Whoever it was, if you're innocent, now is the time to speak up. Wow, talk about contradictory. Moriarty, I swear to God, it better not have been you. Don't tell me. I did. You said you didn't have a motive. Whoa, just a moment there. Why are you all looking at each other as if to say, glad that's settled, now we can all go home? I'll have you know I was simply doing my job as this movie's production assistant. I even brought this grape juice straight from Chaldea so it could be used in the very scene you were filming. That doesn't really sway me towards thinking you're guilty or innocent. That's kind of useless information, Crime Grandpa. Maybe he's saying that he was just responsible for pouring the drinks? I kind of doubt it, though. Well, actually, I'd give it a 50-50 shot about me being accurate. Uh-huh. Sure you did. How about you man? That is quite enough with the baseless accusations. I've already solved the mistake. Simply put, there is no responsible party in this case. It is merely an unfortunate accident. My witness here can testify to that. Oh, hey, Paracelsus. I just happened to be paying him a visit to have him help me with the few. On second thought, never mind what I was doing. Oh boy. All that matters right now is that he knows the truth of what took place here. Paracelsus wasn't even here, was he? Unless he ray shifted in silently and managed to stay hid the whole time, he definitely didn't come with us. How can he be a witness? First, I have a question for all of you. Have any of you seen some rappers time cutting their thinking? Probably I'm wrong. Maybe that's second. That's the medicine I prescribed for her. Oh, okay, I see. So it wasn't a murder and it wasn't acting. As you know, it puts the patient into a state of deep sleep until they completely recover from their fatigue. I didn't know that, bud. Also, do servants really need medicine? I'm sorry if that sounds insensitive, but I don't understand. This stuff put us in a bind last time too. When did this happen? She asked me to prescribe something that would help with her exhaustion. Oh wait, did something like that happen in the previous Murasaki Shikibu event? Or like an event that I missed because I got cut out because I was still in freaking Camelot? Whatever. So I gave her 2 doses of that medicine. See? What did I tell you? I'm an innocent man. Innocent! Let me say it one more time. Innocent! Yeah. La di freaking da. Enjoy it while it lasts, geezer. Probably won't ever happen again. It seems Mr. Murasaki has taken up. It seems Mr. Murasaki has been hyper-managing on this project. Cassie early in the morning, and now she's finally expected to. Sometimes. At least I think I have that. And but I like to tell myself, hey, if you take given that she must have already been exhausted from the lack of sleep before she even began the challenging work of writing the script and putting the production together, it is no great surprise that she thought to ask Paracelsus for help in dealing with her fatigue. No shit, Sherlock. Ha! Get it? Because it's actually Sherlock. Staying up for days on end seriously messes with your decision making. Yeah, you'd know from the summer event that you were in. I did wonder why she wanted the medicine, but decided it wasn't my place to pry. Bro, that sounds to me like it is kind of important. Perhaps it would have been better had I done so in this case. My apologies, Master. Having reached her limit, Ms. Murasaki... Oh, crap. Having reached her limit, Ms. Murasaki decided to resort to Paracelsus' medicine and collapsed shortly thereafter. Well, that is not a good sign. As should be abundantly clear by now, this was simply a set of completely understandable circumstances culminating in an unfortunate accident. Okay, so when does the murder part come in? I was told there would be a murder. Or is it going to be like they'll play it off as a murder in the movie? Naturally, I looked into the professor there, but alas, for once he isn't indeed innocent. He may be a reprobate among reprobates, but in this particular case, his conduct had not been questionable. What's a reprobate? I'm gonna look that up. An unprincipled person, often used humorously or affectionately. What do you mean, alas? At any rate, good show proving my innocence beyond a shadow of a doubt, Holmes, old chap. I can't actually say that I'm grateful to you, but thanks just the same. Radiating insincerity. Hahaha, you're quite welcome. Equally insincere. For my part, I would much rather not reduce Chaldea's fighting forces unless it were strictly necessary, so I'm thrilled to be able to resolve this peacefully. Yeah, that is pretty good. Guess that means you're innocent too then. My bad. Oh, I can't blame you for that. I'm just glad this misunderstanding has been cleared up. What about my apology? Piss off, creep. Oh boy. I'm glad that's cleared up, but now what are we gonna do? I don't see how we can keep shooting a movie without its writer and director. Wait, I've got it. We've still got options. After all, Kade has also got not just one, but 2 other extraordinary writers among our ranks. Okay, we gonna bring in the 2 Starcasters? Absolutely not. Nary a line shall I write. They've got deadlines, you know. But I didn't even ask you yet. Why are you both turning us down? It's not like this is a physically intensive job, and you should both be able to make full use of your talents. Lady Murasaki is the one who crafted this story. Oh yeah, Shakespeare is a Murasaki simp as well. Is Anderson a Murasaki simp too? I can't remember. I've never been shy about offering my opinions on others' lives, but I have not a word to say on the subject of others' stories. Besides, I have no idea of her intentions regarding the story's direction or conclusion. Fair enough. Fair enough. I should probably go get a snack or something. I wouldn't dare try to take it over myself with so many unknowns. Really? I wouldn't have figured the great William Shakespeare would be afraid of a little unfinished story. It's not a matter of courage, you buffoon. He just has the sense to know his goddamn place. Yes, there are only so many ways to structure a story or develop a plot. An author of Shakespeare's caliber could easily write a continuation to the story on the spot if he so desired. But there's more to stories than just their structure and plot. They must also have themes. The theme shapes everything about a story. It's the soul of a work. The core idea that answers the question of why the author wrote it. I'm just gonna do my regular voice. And every writer worth the ink in their pen knows trying to continue a story when you don't know the theme can only result in a mess. There's an expression from the Far East that sums it up well. One can make an image of the Buddha, but one cannot make his spirit. Do you really want Shakespeare to waste his time writing soulless drivel like that? I've certainly written my fair share of soulless drivel purely for entertainment, but this hardly seems like a good moment to mention that. Indeed, it would be one thing if Lady Murasaki were supervising my efforts, but given her current incapacitation, my hands are firmly tied. I gotta go charge my Switch. Even if she did have notes or an unfinished script to peruse, there is every possibility that the whole affair may change dramatically by the final revision. There, you see? We are shit out of luck. Anderson's so funny. He's just very blunt. Like, who is this sassy lost child? Who is not actually a child. Anderson is an adult, everyone. But still, I will admit if I see any of you shipping with Anderson, I will admittedly be concerned because it's hard to disconnect his appearance from, you know, things. I probably shouldn't have said anything. That sounded really weird and kind of offensive and rude to Anderson's agency as an adult. I'd say it was very rude, actually. I'm very sorry, Anderson. Here, let's continue the story. At least when I'm reading a script, I can't say any dumb shit. Well, I mean, I still can't, but for me. The only thing we can do is sleep and wake up. I swear, this is the whole problem with popular writers. They don't even know how to take care of themselves. Bro, you overwork yourself all the time. I see. I guess it makes sense that a famous author would be a little reluctant to take over another famous author's work. But man, what are we gonna do? If we did maybe, maybe not. In spite of everything we just said, I do get the sense that this story is well on its way. Between the background exposition, character introductions, and this latest shocking event, I'd say all the pieces are in place for an interesting story indeed. Oh yay! We're gonna get to the murder bit. That made me sound like I was glad that there was a murder, but honestly, I just want to get on with the story. But you're still not going to write the rest, are you? Indeed not. Not on your goddamn life. We have no wish to incur the noble lady's ire, after all. However, if the cast were to take over their characters themselves, I suspect she would be willing to accept that. What do you say, everyone? Would you be willing to continue playing your part and see where the story goes from there?
Huh?
Aha! I hadn't considered that approach. Instead of outsiders like us taking over, we have the cast continue on in the spirit they inherited from their director. Yes, I doubt Murasaki would have anything to cry about in that case. Brilliant, William. Truly cunning. Unless these guys are bad at handling the plot. We've got a mansion with a lot of history, a beautiful widow who inherited a fortune, and a bizarre assortment of guests. It's a damn near perfect setting for a mystery. Off the top of my head, you could call it something like a Meihoso Most Foul. Hey, he said it! In other words, you're the lead now! How about a little reality check, huh? aren't actually actors, you morons. How about you, Professor? God. The problem is The problem is, I would never come up with such a slapdash scheme. I prefer my schemes to have wrapped up nicely before anyone knows that something is amiss. While the idea of writing a mystery based on Moriarty's criminal plots does sound appealing, I'm afraid I'll need to give it a pass this time. When writing a mystery, you begin with the end and work backwards. Every character introduced must have a purpose, and everything should be wrapped up neatly in the end. These guys have some good advice. They probably would have helped in my literature class. Maybe I would have actually been more confident writing in it if they were teaching me stuff. Even now, I've got a bunch of fics that I've abandoned because I'm like, no, I'm not a good writer. People say I'm a good writer, but I just don't believe them, you know? Got those crippling self-esteem issues, you know? Conversely, such stories tend not to be particularly dynamic. Right, if everything fits together too neatly, the story starts to feel robotic. That's good advice, I wouldn't have thought of that. Ideally, you want your characters to ignore the writer's carefully laid plot entirely and start going about their own affairs. That's interesting. That's an interesting way to think about it. Don't worry, as long as you all commit yourselves to your parts, the rest of the story will basically write itself. I doubt that, but okay. I guarantee it'll be an absolute train wreck, but at least you'll get it done. But that won't satisfy the director ghost who we think exists. I think even that might be giving us too much credit. Like Jalter said, none of us have ever acted before. Do you guys have a mirror there? Yes? Then spend an hour or so and take a good long look at yourselves. Listen to me, every last one of you is already a character. You're all famous enough to be engraved into history itself. You're inherently interesting just by your existence. That is really motivating, actually. I mean, not probably really oh goodness. I am going to have to ask you to understand those squid symbols. I forgot already and what I have to do. Let me look it up. Was as long as drama. Yes, indeed. If nothing else, it will be compelling. And even if it isn't, well, that's alright too. Everyone should experience object failure at least once in a while. What does that word mean, object? Does that mean, like, shocking? Okay. Experienced or present to the maximum degree. Yeah, that's kind of close. Close enough, like, vibe, I guess. Explanation doesn't really make sense, though. Been there, done that. Thanks for reminding me, prick. I like that word, prick. I know, apparently swearing makes you seem less intelligent. That's what my parents used to tell me. But, I just like it. It's funny. Like, there's nothing I feel like more satisfying to say than a blunt, "Shut up, you prick!" So long story short, you're going to keep filming, right? Well, I did say that at worst we could always make a documentary, and it's definitely not like we expected everything to go smoothly. I'll have to ask Mesh to focus on looking after Murasaki Shikibu, but as for the rest of you, is the movie gonna end with, like, Mash's character was the murderer, because she didn't show up for so long after the poisoning thing? But it'll be because Mash is taking care of Murasaki. That is, if they make it like an, oh, Murasaki was poisoned thing. Well, back to the story. I'll ask Mash to look after Murasaki, but as for the rest of you, Jean, Ryoma, Salazar, Tristan, Ozymandias, Arash, Manning Gray. Okay, Ryoma. That must have been the guy who you were talking about. Who's the Manning Gray? Let me check. Kiara? I looked up the Manning Gray and I just got results for Cecil and Kiara on the Fate Grand Order wiki. This is weird. Whatever. Let me get back to reading. Jean, Ryoma, Salazar, Tristan, Ozymandias, Arash, Manning Gray, whoever that may be. And of course, Bruce. I'm counting on all of you to keep an eye on the General, the camera rolling, and to do your best to make this as good a movie as possible. I'm not sure what General you're talking about, but okay, let's do it. Unfortunately, we can't do it right now, because we've been going for more than 30 minutes. We are almost at an hour right now, and I do like to keep my streams at about 30 minutes long. So that's going to end today's stream. Hope you all enjoyed it. Hope you have a nice day, week, month of your life, and I will see you in the next stream. See you later, Cypherites. And don't forget to check out my Tumblr, my YouTube channel, and my Twitter. I'll be uploading these streams as VODs on my YouTube channel. So if you ever watch them after they've expired from Twitch, you know where to look.